Okay, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today's video, we're here for Parasyte, the Maxim, episodes 19 to 20. We have 6 more episodes. The last one, in particular, was paramount the most important episode of this entire series. Like, it's not even close. We had Tamiya, or Tamada, I guess I maybe should call her. Tamada give up her life to save her human child. She went against her instinct to survive and displayed a distinctly, in the context of the situation, a distinctly human emotion, and instead of going with her innate instincts of survival, chose to give the baby to Shinichi, and the baby survived, and that allowed Shinichi to for the first time confront his trauma. Because he has confronted it, the tears flowed for the first time, and that emotional barrier blockage that he's had this entire time, that it's been up in the air whether it's his trauma or Migi or a mix of both, can now be semi-alleviated. And he can finally begin to, you know, process things again and have emotions without his brain as a trauma response immediately shutting it down. And that is all thanks to the sacrifice of Tamada, where Shinichi in his head clocked and registered Tamada as this baby's actual mother, a mother who gave up her life and died for her child. And then he saw the baby crying and said something along the lines of like, you lost your mother. And then for the first time he had to come to terms with the fact that that happened to him as well. So all around an utterly phenomenal episode, probably my favorite of the entire show. Everything building up to that point, what a huge crescendo for everything going on. That's built up from episode 5 onwards. Murano coming in and seeing the real Shinichi is maybe back, now that that emotional barrier, that trauma has been not alleviated but confronted, and now there is room to grow and wiggle and grow from said trauma, grow from and move on from said trauma. I mean, just a phenomenal episode. There was still some stuff at the beginning of the episode that Tamada was saying that I was a little on, because, you know, the whole thing like, don't bully us, human and parasites are one of, like, that whole conversation there. I want to wait before I can really form a great opinion on that, because I don't really know. I didn't quite get it in the moment, and I feel like that's maybe on purpose. We'll see. Tamada is dead now, and Shinichi is getting interrogated, or they are using a guy who can sense parasites to try and pick out, like, if there's something weird going on with Shinichi. And we got the lock-in meme. I finally got the meme. I understand the context to the meme now, and we'll see where we go from here. This is bad. Shinichi could get exposed. This is really bad, but we'll see. Anyway, per usual, feel free to check out the Patreon and Discord. Links are in the description below. As far as the Discord goes, talk about current anime, past anime, current manga, past manga, and have non-anime conversations as well. And as far as the Patreon goes, you get exclusives and uncuts to all my reactions. So feel free to check out either of those of your own will. Now, without further ado, step straight into Parasyte the Maxim, episode 19. Oh, God. Yeah, Migi can't speak to Shinichi because did I really not have subtitles on? I was just wow, my brain on autopilot. I was registering what Shinichi was saying completely without any subtitles. Wow, I have never done that before. I understood everything that he was saying. But I was gonna say Shinichi can't talk to Migi because they are on camera. Migi would have sensed it. Oh, Migi's asleep right now. Dope. Which means that the connection that this guy is sensing is super minute, because Migi's signal is very dim whenever he's asleep. Jesus Christ. Yeah, he locked in. Literally. Oh my God. We're getting backstory for him too here. Oh, because he's just awful. Oh my god. This life form possesses than anyone else. So wait, it's not even like he's sensing parasites in the way that Kana did. Well, or maybe the fact that he is so in tune with, he's just so in tune with humans and all of the above that he can in a split second read whether they have a monster within them or in them or not, and it has maybe developed into a sense of detecting parasites, because Shinichi is not human. If he was looking for humans, Shinichi is still human, very much still human. But so I'm gonna stop talking. Motherfucker, what episode was it? Oh, no, it was at the end of episode 2. Or maybe the end of episode 1? Yeah. What the fuck? Bro, this guy is from all the way in episode 1. I can't believe I forgot about that scene. I thought it was I guess maybe my brain just kind of forgot about it because I thought it was just a one-off scene, just showing us some psycho guy or something. But it has full context to what is going on here. What the fuck? All the way back in episode 1. Also, I'm pretty sure is this supposed to be like, because I know he stabbed her, but it seems like he also rapes them as well, I would assume. I could maybe assume what this screen is supposed to be. Telling your own kind apart from others. Jesus, this dude is crazy. They did mention that he was a serial killer last episode, if I'm not mistaken. So he could just 2 come through in a given hour. 2. So yeah, because of his clearly psychotic tendencies, he was psychotic and deranged in tendencies. He lended himself to being able to pick apart an actual human from a parasite. He can sense them. Isn't this the girl that gets murdered in like episode 3? Has this guy been around in like the shadows this entire show? Although I think that was A, though. That was A. So I don't think that's who we're looking at here. If I can find the fucking scene. Yeah, it's this guy. Which this was A, if I'm not mistaken. And A was completely unhinged. Yeah. That has nothing to do with this. I call that my animal instinct. Yeah. Oh my god. All the kinds of things I did. Ooh. So yeah, he went to one of their feeding grounds here. Oh, and then they caught him. I never... Lioness. Oh my god. They're just in a deadlock. Ooh. Uh-oh, they're reading Shinichi here a bit. He might have potential? Ooh, not entirely human deep within his eyes. So he's ended up coming around and saying it's actually nothing. Good long. We're very lucky Miki is asleep. Are we sure he's telling the truth here? Could he be lying? I wonder if he's purposefully lying to the police here. I don't know. Undergo testing. Fair. He's trying to give him a way to possibly take custody of the baby. Oh god. You back? You awake yet, Miggy? Damn. Maybe because he is a genuine human who scarily resembles a parasite. He just kills on psychotic tendencies. So this is interesting. First, we have Tamiya Riko, or Tamura, becoming more and more human-like, caring for a baby, giving up her life for the baby, and then we transition over to watch a human commit the same kinds of atrocities, if not worse, than parasites. It's interesting. That feels very purposeful to do in back-to-back episodes. Right after Tamura Reiko was saying parasites and humans are one and the same, or are like one of a kind, or I can't remember her exact terminology or phrase she used, but it feels very purposeful that these episodes are back to back. Yeah, she forced you to confront your trauma. Yep, of course Miggy can't. Yes, that was the quote she used. We are two halves of the same whole. I don't know if I can get behind that statement when parasites are literally taking over humans and effectively killing them. This guy seems weirdly antagonistic. Using some mass murderer, crazed, serial killer, rapist. It's whether his ability is good or not. Using him is interesting, but I mean, I guess you want to use whatever you can to stop more humans from dying. Their possible humanity, too much credit. Yeah, this guy hates parasites, goddamn. Yeah, you guys lost 4 of your people. Finally. A little too damn late, but finally. It's quite an event she walked into. Aww. Obviously Shinichi not gonna go that hard, because he can't. Otherwise he'd break the record. I can't take it seriously. Yeah. Is he actually gonna try? Uh-oh. Ooh, the steps, like, following and tracing everything that's gone on so far. Oh my god! All that shit flashed through his mind as he thought, like, the last time in high school. Damn, so they're seniors about to graduate. And God, the shit that he's been through, I love how they did that. Because I think this show is covered about 9 months, effectively. Around a year, basically. So we kind of started this year at the beginning of their school year and have now made it to the end where they're about to graduate. And it's just, he was thinking, as his mind got lost in everything that's gone on throughout this year, he just sped through on accident. Uh-oh. Oh, so he's still held back. God damn. Oh, that's right. I wonder how many times he's had to do this, where he's had to go and hide his chest. Uh-oh. Yeah, dickhead. He's been very... How do I put it? Gloomy? Almost? I'm not quite sure how to put it. Ouchie. Yeah, so it has been like 9 months. Yeah, way too much. You guys had 2 mass freaking killings in your school. Well, not mass. One of them was a mass killing. The other one was, I think it was just, A killed like a couple teachers or something like that. Uh-oh. Oh, god damn it. What the hell do you want, dude? Aww. They're just gonna walk by him, damn. 99.9% certain. Okay, I feel like Hirama here. Okay, well, I'm gonna let this scene play out, of course, but it's very interesting how I mean, Murano maybe probably just is a little uncomfortable / PTSD, however you want to put it. I mean, getting questioned by the police for a situation like that is probably not very fun. So she just wants to get a move on and get the hell out of here and all the above. But I feel like what Hirama is maybe going to get at here, and I know people, I've gotten many comments at this point, and people get mad at me when I pause right before something is explained, but I like to theorize and see if I'm right or not. I think what he's saying here is we're going to win, but we're missing something, and that something, now that he has this kind of thought in his head that there's something more to Shinichi, he already kind of knew with how much Shinichi was involved and everything like that, he's like, there's something more to this kid, but now Uragami has put something in his mind that there's something going on with Shinichi, and so he's thinking if there is something going on with this kid who he has confirmed to be human, he could be a great ally to their cause. And so he's like, I'm 99.9% certain, but I feel like there's something we're missing, and that something is you. At least that's my guess as to where this is going. We'll see. I don't know what that is, but there is something missing. Yeah, with Hideo. Nah, yeah, that's all been completely up-twisted and fucked. Yeah, clearly Murano has not exactly gotten over her trauma. Oh, well, duh, that's why she doesn't like this detective and things like that. The last time she saw detectives, just barring the Tamiya incident, was when she almost got murdered and she watched her fellow students get murdered. Or she didn't see it, but she definitely heard it, and then all the blood and I mean, it's just, yeah, I don't think anybody is exactly over what happened there. Everybody's just trying their best to move on, and when a detective shows up here, it's just like bringing back up all those memories and things like that. Yeah, yikes. So Shinichi did go in with them. Put down one of them. Oh, this is their whole operation they've got set up here? How do you go about this without giving away? Like, how do you go about giving them this information, divulging this information? Also interesting that Migi is full on telling Shinichi great things that could work against parasites. But, yeah, how do you divulge this information without it sounding like you know way too much about what's going on? Because then again, obviously they know Shinichi knows about Parasyte at this point. They know that he knows. And another issue, you could go back to the Murano scene, and another issue they all have is that they're like, why is Shinichi the one who's always being picked out and chosen when we were all involved in what happened at the school and things like that? Because none of them really know about parasites. Tachikawa does, technically, at this point. But, you know, Murano is still largely kept in the dark about literally everything. It'll startle us. Yeah, there you go. I guess they're trying to think of a way. I guess the reason that Migi would be okay with Shinichi working with Hirama and giving them advice on how to kill parasites is because as long as Goto is alive, we are like in danger effectively. As long as Goto is alive and can fight and do whatever and has free reign to move around, we are in grave danger. Oh my god. So are they raiding Goto in the mayor's place? Did they figure out and come to the conclusion that the mayor and Goto are parasites? Or did Shinichi, maybe Shinichi handed over that information of that fact? Or maybe they just figured out that Tamada Reiko was in cahoots and had connections to Goto and the mayor, and so they're using that to backpack off of that to assume that they've got something going on here, working with a parasite. I don't know. I don't think we quite got information that they knew about Goto and the mayor, and I'm assuming that's what this operation is. Unless I am mistaken what the operation is. We'll find out here in a minute. A military coup d'etat. Oh my god. They really brought out all the stuff. Yeah. Yeah, they're clearly here for you. Because Goto exposed himself to Shinichi, so Shinichi told them. Sensors. So they have genuine sensors that can sense parasites? Because they mentioned sensors earlier this episode, well, and I was like, sensors? Since when has there been sensors? Yeah. So they're lying to them about what's actually going on here, saying it's a man with a firearm. What are the mayor and Goto gonna do? Are they basically gonna have them all leave and then walk through the sensors to try and pick out who's the parasite? I'm assuming that's the strategy here. None of them are from the police. Yeah, this is war. This is a full-on war we're declaring here. In groups of 7, this is so they can... Oh, is he their censor? Calling the cavalry with killer and a miner for help! Oh, they put Shinichi in front of the screen. Oh, because Shinichi knows who's who. Okay, see, now I'm getting confused. Did I miss information? Because now it's sounding like Shinichi did not tell them specifically who it is, but they gathered intel that it's somebody in this building. I can only assume. I don't know. Now I'm confused. Now I'm confused what this whole operation is. I thought they knew it was the mayor and Goto, and they were going to have them walk through the sensors to confirm it, and then do what they needed to do from there. But now they're having Shinichi be like, do you see any? Do you notice any or anything like that? Like they don't know it's Goto and the mayor, so maybe they just, like I said earlier, linked Tamada Reiko to working here at this government office. But I don't think she worked there in any official capacity, if I'm not mistaken. But maybe they linked her to this office, and so they think there might be other parasites in cahoots in here. I have no idea. I either missed something or I'm just confused. We'll see. Okay, I should have let it play. Okay, the one instance where I'm not theorizing, I'm just yip-yapping confused, and I should have let it play out. So Shinichi mentioned seeing one with multiple parasites, because I think they even mentioned that earlier in this episode, when they were in the meeting room. Yeah, no matter how many parasites may reside in one body, there's only one heart. So he does literally say that. So Shinichi told them vaguely that there is a man with multiple parasites, maybe in the government office or something like that. And so now they're raiding it, trying to figure out who it is. The deviant. Yes. She began to say this and then stopped. Yes, what was she trying to say? Is he not a parasite or something? That'd be a crazy twist. I don't think it's the case, but that'd be a crazy twist if he wasn't a parasite and he's like this human who maybe we get the backstory or something, and he's got some past with hating humans and wants to work with the parasites to take them down or something. I don't know. That just possible theory crafting, I guess, but it's probably not the case. I mean, we've seen a bunch of scenes where he's talking to Goto. He speaks monotone and all the above, but then again, if they were trying to make a plot twist, that would be the way to do it. That would be the way to do it, is to make him seem like a parasite. But I don't know what else she'd be trying to say about him. Was she going to say that he also has multiple parasites, maybe? That could be it. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of any possible option for what Tamada could have been possibly trying to say about the mayor. Maybe Hirokawa has more allies, or I don't fucking know. I have no idea. What the fuck? Yeah. This is like crazy tech for something written in the 1980s. I know they modernized a lot of stuff, but this has to be. I don't know what this would have been in the original manga. Ugh, Jesus. Great. Ooh. First hit as a woman. Oh god, then you're in the episode there. Alright, here we go, man. All hell is about to break loose. Alright, episode 20, here we go. They found that one woman who is a parasite. Seems like they have even more people than we originally, that original group that we were watching. Oh. Jumped in right behind them. Oh, they kind of split her up a bit there. Oh my god. So that was loud. Oh, I guess the shots are supposed to be from like the person on the roof shooting, and so they take him behind the bus and shoot them so nobody else sees. Yeah, there you go. Oh my god. Yeah, guys, shoot more, please. It's not that simple killing a parasite. Yikes. That's one down. I guess we're gonna see how many are in this facility. I saw Uragami giving a side eye to Shinichi there. So we're gonna start evacuating them differently, so that Sheen's operated by demons. Interesting way to look at that. I mean, they told you there's a shooter. Yeah, a few minutes so they can clean out the body. Ooh. Another parasite here. Oh my god, there's so many of them! Oh my god, there's so many than I first thought. So many more than I first thought. So many more. Yeah, what's the plan here, parasites? You're just gonna kill everybody? Because there's way too many humans out there with damn loaded shotguns for you to be able to fight against. Yes, they are. Uh-oh. Yeah, they can sense. So they can sense whenever one or the other dies. So they know they're onto you because you killed one of them. They're gonna send him in. He's trying to create a diversion here. God. Yeah, so let us go up there. Fuck off. You guys are gonna go up there and jump out a window. Yeah. They're gonna go up there and jump out a window at the back or something and then run away. Yeah, now he wants to get him over here ASAP. With all of these, yeah. All these, like, federal agents around. It might be a mistake. Unhandcuffing him might be a mistake. You're not outing me, boy. You're not outing me. Oh Jesus, quite an emotion there from Hirokawa. Oh god, she's gonna slip past the sensors when they're not paying attention. He's using the chaos to get them out of here. Oh, this guy with the scar is underestimating parasites, like severely. They will do anything to survive. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Yeah, he's gonna be able to tell. That's a regular human. Oh my god. That's a regular human. Oh no. Oh no. This went to shit so fast. Oh no. And I bet you Uragami there saw one parasite and was like, oh, they're in a line there, when they actually aren't all parasites, maybe, and so he can slip away. Okay, maybe he's not trying to slip away. Maybe he meant they're all in a line, as in like it's her and then one behind her or something. Oh god, why the fuck would you run? Are you stupid? Why would you? Oh my god, I understand it's a tense situation. You have people with guns pointed at you. Why are you running? Oh my god. Like I said, I'm not blaming anything on this innocent human being. He freaked out in the moment, but now shit's gonna get thrown into chaos quick. Oh, Jesus. Oh, yep. Uragami. Fuck! I knew, I meant to say this, and I feel super dumb for not saying it. You don't have to believe me. Whatever. Call me a liar. Whatever. I meant to say, how can they trust Uragami? He's got handcuffs off him now, but also them bringing him here in the first place? Who the hell was to say that he was ever just gonna tell them the truth? He is a mass murderer. What are the odds he just lies to you and says, oh yeah, that's a parasite, when one isn't, and just makes you kill innocent people? Oh my god, it was actually him. Oh my god, it was actually him! I thought Uragami was gonna lie! It actually was him. That's a lot of emotion for... But that literally is what... I thought Uragami was saying shoot him to create more chaos, like shoot another human to create more chaos. But that actually was a parasite. Okay, never mind, Uragami. You're an absolute garbage, disgusting human, but hey, I'm sorry for doubting you there. You weren't lying. Oh, Jesus. All these people open to parasites now. Oh, you moron. This went to shit real quick, didn't it, buddy? You underestimated parasites. Christ. No, God. Oh my Jesus. Oh, here we go. Yep, making their move. Oh my god, and now we're missing our point. That's point blank, you motherfucker. You are a foot away from him. Literally like a foot away. You shoot the shotgun, he's like literally right here, and you go, doosh, and shoot the, oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. And he just killed the human above him. And Hirokawa's just gonna walk by. Those are all parasites. Those are literally all parasites, but now they're too scared to shoot him. Okay. Holy fuck, this one is still kicking. Okay, there it goes. Jesus, him slumped over like that. This is bad. You guys just let an insane amount of parasites leave. Oh my god. Well, all the parasites in the room are gone, unless this is one of them here. Yeah, I knew this guy was no good. He had his innate, like, want to get rid of or stop the parasite epidemic is innately sure good, but this guy's way too trigger happy. The way he talked about them, he's way too ready to kill. The way he talked about parasites, he underestimated them. This guy, no good to be a leader here. That was just an innocent dude. Uragami just. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'd be happy to be one of the first few people to get out of there. You can go stop the ones trying to leave right now. But actually, if you do that, you'll run into Goto, which, yeah, that wouldn't help. Yeah, all of these people are humans. All the parasites got away! You fucking morons. Okay, so they are going to go through the rest of the building here. Yeah, for real. For real. For fucking real. Is it justifiable self-defense? Yeah, the detective here is trying to be like, oh my god, how do we justify what we're doing right now? Oh, Jesus. Oh, dear God. Don't get up, don't get up. Oh, God. Whoa! Oh my god! And they're just gonna murder an innocent guy while a parasite that was on the floor gets away. Okay, they hit him in the face there. You gotta hit him in the heart, though. God damn, too many. Oh, I appreciate the show is going this route. Most series are sometimes too scared to kill off civilians and things like that in a capacity like this, or make the like a government agency or police force look bad. Like a lot of series, and I believe it's a cultural thing. Like they don't want to make the government look bad or things like that. But it's a Japanese cultural thing. But I love this approach. I don't like that civilians are dying, obviously, but the fact that this is very messy, like very messy. It's realistic in a situation like this. Who's to say in all the panic and chaos that some humans aren't gonna die, get caught in the crossfire, or anything like that? And these parasites are using humans as literal living shields and all of the above. Oh my god. Yeah, another innocent dude just got killed. Christ, this is crazy. There's Goto. The cordon. Okay, well, I was gonna say you should be able to get through the cordon. What exactly does cordon mean in this context? A line or circle of police, soldiers, or guards preventing access to or from an area or building. Okay, I was thinking he meant cordon as in like you could get through like the sensors or something like that, like you're a human. But then he says the same for you, and so I'm like, okay, scratch that, because I already tossed my theory out about him possibly not actually being a parasite, because that would be a good twist. But also, and then I was gonna say, oh, this furthers that theory, but then he also said same for you. But maybe the two possible options are Hirokawa is a human or Hirokawa also has a bunch of parasites. But when thinking in context of what Tamura Ryoko was probably going to say to Shinichi, it was probably that Hirokawa was a human. That is what I want to lean towards, because and this only adds on to that theory of possibly him saying you should be able to get through easy enough because you're human, and then him saying to Goto, you should be able to get through, like, same goes for you, because you could just fight through easily and win. But it could also be him saying, like, you should be able to get through easily because you could fight through as well, or something like that. But I don't know. I'll just do what I want. Oh boy, Goto's about to go on a killing spree. Oh god. Yeah. He's just gonna kill anybody he comes across. No, you're not! No, you're not! You shot an innocent dude earlier! This guy is bad. This guy is a monster too. A killer. Fucking lying ass. He's just gonna shoot anybody on sight. Oh my god. Yeah, they killed a couple. Yeah! You two in here ignored the alarm and we're in here fucking? It's interesting because Unagami really could just tell them, like, but I guess to him this is amusing, like seeing all this go down, watching that one lieutenant dude or whatever his name is, you know, kill innocent people and then call him a murderer. But Unagami finds this entertaining, if anything, so that's kind of why he's sticking around. Because in theory, he could just lie. He's a mass murderer himself. He's killed and raped and all the above. He could easily just lie and tell them, like, he probably doesn't give a fuck anymore. He could probably just lie and be like, that's a parasite when it's actually a human, but he's not doing that, which is a lucky break for us, but I get why. Yeah, for real. If I hadn't been here, they'd be full of holes right now. They would have. It's true. With that other guy, they would have. That's definitely a parasite. But they have no way to confirm that. Is he just gonna be a regular dude? Oh my god, he was a regular dude. Oh my god. Oh boy. Okay, no, he was a parasite. Okay. Still, you have no way of knowing that. He's fully just guessing. Shoot anyone you find? Bro, they're gonna murder a bunch of innocent people! Then again, I don't know how many innocent people there are remotely left on the upper floors. It was only Hidokawa's group that went back upstairs. So besides some, like, lollygaggers like the two who were in there fucking, there's really probably not gonna be any actual humans, which is a lucky break for that guy, because if there was, he would be murdering tons of innocent people. The protection of civilian lives. It was the extermination of the parasites, yeah. No matter what the cost. Okay, so their end goal from the very beginning was not protecting the human lives, it was exterminating the bigger problem. Obviously, protecting human lives is their goal, but their main goal above all else is to kill the enemy. It's a shitty situation. I get it, and obviously, like I said, they're not just trying to kill innocent people, though fuck it, this Scar guy might. But I don't know. I don't know what you would say in this situation. There's many angles you could look at this and many different opinions you could have. I really don't know. I don't have a solid one on this whole movement here. Methodically eradicate the parasites. It's true, but at the sacrifice of human lives, though. Dear God. Yeah, Goto's standing there waiting for them to turn the corner so he can kill them. Uh-oh. Are they about to run into him? Uh-oh. Oh my god! Because he's acting so... I think Unagami is telling the truth. He did it before where he was telling the truth. But the issue here is that this guy is acting so human, they're scared to shoot. Yep, there you go. Yeah, he's gonna run away. I mean, I know it's a shotgun, so they're decently far away. That shot makes sense why it missed a little bit. The shot from earlier, the guy was like right, he was like this far from him. There you go. Damn, that Parasyte had the acting chops. Oh my god. It's crazy that Uragami was telling them to shoot, and they did because he's an actual Parasyte, but the other guy who was at, like... Oh, Jesus. I don't know, this whole situation is just so fucked. But damn, the Parasytes had infected the fuck out of this government building. Jesus. Is that Goto? Uh-oh. You guys are all dead. The second you run into him, you're all dead. It does. Oh, yeah, you see. Oh my god, Uragami ran! Oh, Jesus. No! Did he look human to you guys? Oh my god, he took them to like a whole arena. Yeah, all of you are dead. Give you 2 minutes. Then again, didn't Tamiya literally say that Goto is invulnerable? How the fuck do we kill him? Bro. Are those bullets? Is he taking all the bullets from within his body? Did he just like eat the bullets? Is he gonna shoot them back at them? Bro, how the fuck are we going to kill? Oh my god! Oh yeah, all of you are dead. Oh my god! How the fuck do we kill this motherfucker? What? Oh my god! Yeah, it took a little bit of the hit, just enough to keep them alive. Damn! And he's just gonna make it come right back to normal. He also had that red sparkle up there for a second. I saw that. Yeah, it appeared for a second while he like regenerated a little bit. Oh my god! Another 30 seconds. What the fuck? Oh, Jesus Christ. Dude, we're all gonna die if we go back there. Oh, well, he stripped himself of the clothes. Oh god, where's he headed? They're gonna end the episode? Okay, no, there's still more. Oh, they're about to, though. They are definitely about to. Is Hirokawa in there? Yep, here he is. They're gonna end the episode? You gotta be kidding me! Motherfucker! This got crazy so fast. Jesus Christ. Okay, 2 episodes down, 2 more crazy episodes. We're heading towards a major conflict here where Shinichi is going to have to step in to fight Goto. I'm assuming that's gonna be it. We only have 4 more episodes left. We kind of got thrown into this final conflict really quickly. Yeah. Honestly, I actually think I will voice a little bit of a complaint about that. It feels like we had the whole thing with Tamura, and then within a split second in these 2 episodes, we have entered the final conflict without too much of a build-up, in all honesty. It just threw us right in. Shinichi got over his trauma, and then there was like no gap in between that and us coming into this, and so it feels like there's a little lack of build-up here entering this final conflict, but I am enjoying it. That's not to say I'm not enjoying it. Yeah, we're gonna see where this goes. Shinichi's obviously going to get involved here in the next couple episodes. I don't know how this is going to end here in the last 4. I mean, they could, in theory, you know, whatever they're going to do with Hirokawa, he's in this big auditorium. And then Goto, Shinichi's going to have to step in to fight him, I would presume, and then where the hell do we go from there? I really don't know. But yeah, we'll see where this series comes to its conclusion here. What is going to be the end kind of ruling for what to do with parasites and all of the above. We'll find all that out. But yeah, I think this is going to wrap it up from reaction to Parasyte, the Maxim, episodes 19 to 20. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you all have a good day.